Yes, hello, lovely viewers. My name is Ezra Katuma. You can call me Mr. Papi's World. Hope you remember. I'm glad that we are back again. This is 2025. I remember we had come up with a campaign called "Living a Perfect Life," and we got some a little bit, we got some challenges here and there. But this year we are reviving our campaign, "Living a Perfect Life." Yeah, and this is Ezra from Papi's World. Remember, yeah. Uh, Today I've come along with some of the assets or some of the things that we use in dog training. And I hope you remember my friend called Buckley. Actually, he's my son. He's my son. He's a son of Winter and Sky. Hope you remember those dogs. I had made a little bit of I'd made a documentary about Buckley when he was young. I used to document him, and he got a new owner. He got a new home.
Yes, so today we are delivering. Buckley is joining his new family. He's a German Shepherd, a crossover working and a shoreline.
And right now I'm with Buckley. You won't believe how big he has become. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how big Buckley is now. Yeah, and we're going to use this is called a choke collar. So some of the things that we use in dog training, this is called a choke collar. It's used in correcting dog behaviors, and this is called an electronic collar. Yeah, so come, let me show you how big Buckley is. Hey boy. So this is Buckley. He was so excited to see me today, and I think he's like, I can't believe that you're here today, my father. Sometimes I wonder how dogs think, how dogs assess things. Most cases we believe that when a dog turns like 3 years, 4 years is like he thinks like a dog thinks like someone who is 35 years or 40. So the way he was excited to see me today, I was also really happy because we had taken some like almost a year. Yeah, I remember I came and I paid a visit around August, July, August, somewhere there. But he's not a big dog. He's not a big boy now. Yeah, he might look playful, but so tough. Oh, sorry. So we are going to try out one of the accessories. This is a choke collar. First of all, people. Oh, he's so excited. When he gets to see this, he thinks that it's time for a dog walk or training. Yeah, so this is a choke collar. A choke collar. Uh, we use this choke collar to correct dog behavior. It's put into the dog's neck. So when a dog tries to do the opposite of what you want, you try to correct it by pulling it. You get. So most people ask like how do we insert a choke collar? Yeah, so it has something like a clip. So these clippers, yeah. So you open the clippers like this, and you go Buckley, come boy. Yes. Okay. So let's try it out and see. You see? Hello, Bucky. You saw how it's responding. So let's try to move. Okay. Let's try to move. You see? Let's try to move. So he gets to know that whenever I'm trying maybe to put in some more energy or what, when I try to pull it, he gets to feel that impulse that comes from the choking hooks. So he tries to respond in a positive way. So let's move. Stop. Okay. Come. Okay. Come. So literally it tends to respond to the choke collar, to the collar. Yeah. So these are some of the assets, and many people try like find difficulties in using them, but still you have to be so careful, and this thing has to be done by an expert. I would advise that you should not just come out of the blue and you start using these things, because you might like something like you might injure your dog. Yeah, so I would encourage someone to use this after gaining some experience, and I would advise people to get expertise, like someone who's an expert in using such things to be used on dogs. Yeah, so let's move, Bucky. Okay. So you see how it move? Ah. So that's how. So you see how it's responding. So it gets to move with me along with me. Yes. Yes. Baki. You see? So that's how a chocola works. You should be careful not to pull the thing so much, because you should be so careful because it might injure the dog still. Okay. So we are going to also try it with an electric collar. Most cases these things differ when it depends on like what you want to see. Like it depends. You use these things according to what you really want to train the dog with. Like let me say dog poisoning. So this helps. The chocolate helps out with the obedience on dog walking, walking the dog on a leash, obedience, like basically when you're walking. Yeah. So but with an electric collar helps in the advanced training whereby you try to teach the dog maybe poisoning or obedience on how it has to socialize with other dogs, animals at home. So an electric collar works better. When it tries to misbehave, so you try to click on that. I'm going to show you how an electric collar works also. Yeah, but this helps out with dog walking. So let's go and try it with an electric collar. Move. Yeah, so we are going to try this electric collar with our friend Buckley. I've showed you how we set it up. I've set the impulse on 3. So we are going to test it with Buckley on food. He tends to eat food that falls down on the ground. So we are going to try to correct that behavior. Basically, that behavior comes with dog poisoning, whereby you can find yourself that they poison your dog because when it gets used to eating things that fall down on the floor, someone can just come direct. Here in Uganda and Africa, people don't respect dogs. Like there are people who poison dogs, even the authorities around. You find dogs. You just wake up in the morning and you find the whole street of Kampala with dead dogs. So with that, what we do is we try to correct the behaviors, whereby we train the dog not to eat anything away from the plate. You get. So this is Buckley's plate. It's a metallic one. So he's used to this plate. So let's try it out and we see. And I have some treats with me. I have some treats with me. They are in my pocket. Yeah, so many. So I'm going to try to throw some down, and I put some on the plate. So let's first see if he eats these things when they fall down. Let's try to check him. Let me see. Okay. Hey, Baggy. So you see, he tries to eat everything that falls on the ground. So okay. So let's try. We've seen that. Let's try it out. Let's put this one over him. So I've set this thing up, and my friend has it on over him. So you can see. I've, let me make it. Let me make it a little bit tight. Mhm. Yeah. So let's try to correct the behaviors and we see. Okay. So I have some dog pellets with me. We are going to try. These are the pellets, the ones I had in the pocket. So we're going to try it. We are going to try out some the ground and some on his plate. So let's try it. You have to also know like the amount of pulse that you have to use on your dog. Yeah. So let's try it out with Bucky. I've set it on 80. Yeah. So let's try it out. Bucky. So there are some here, and I'm going to put some around. So let's try to. So he's eating them so fast. Let's see when he tries to. So we've tried out with the electric collar, and you've seen how it works. Yeah, so we've tried to put food in the dish, then food down, and we've tried to see how it responds and how you have to set the pulse. Basically, we've seen that the pulse was a bit high. It was 80, so we tried to reduce it down to 40. But still, the way he's responding to it, I think with time we shall be decreasing on the pulse until we get to know whether we use the vibration or the sound or the pulse, the electric pulse. So that's how we use an electric collar, and try to we use it to correct dog behavior. Most cases you have to be so keen and careful, because you might again change, like you might try to change the dog's behavior into another thing, whereby the dog loses confidence. So you have to be so keen, and I would advise a professional to use this such a thing. Yeah, depending on the kind of dog, the breed, and basically the work that's going to be assigned to the dog. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. So this is Ezra Katuma from Papi's World Uganda, and for the love of dogs Uganda. And remember, you're running our campaign Living a Perfect Life, and we are going to bring the best and like so many things about dogs, from qualified trainers, qualified doctors, qualified dog handlers, and dog lovers out there. So just be ready. Anytime we're coming out to you, and we shall be explaining more about dog behaviors, dog training, on how to feed your dogs and everything. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed.